I am not your mate. David Hundeyi, an FFK fight over Tinubu'S wrong link document. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Former Aviation Minister and member of the All Progressives Congress APC presidential campaign counsel Femi Fani-Kayode FFK and Nigerian-born writer and investigative journalist David Hundeyi have engaged themselves in a word fight over Bola Tinubu's alleged white heroin drug dealing business. Hundeyi fired at the former minister via Twitter on Saturday night, saying unapologetically they are not mates. Nigerians understand that Hundeyi took to the microblogging platform to call the Femi Fani-Kayode on pretend names after the All Progressive Congress chieftain in his latest article lampooned the former for his consistent publications and revelation about the 2023 presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress. He knew it was true. A document released by the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, which made the rounds last week, alleged that Tinubu was involved in a drug dealing and settlement case, which led to the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate forfeiting $460,000 to the United States government. However, Fani-Kayode in his latest publication disclosed that the $460,000 was seized only as a consequence of the IRS claiming an assertion that he, Tinubu, had not paid tax on his numerous American investment. Tinubu chose not to challenge or dispute that claim and assertion by the IRS, even though he was perfectly within his right to do so, and hence he willingly forfeited that money. The seizure of the of the US dollar $460,000 had nothing to do with drugs or links to drug trafficking. Rather, it had everything to do with tax, and it was IRS that claimed it. The FBI investigated Tinubu for links to drugs and laundering drug money, and they found nothing. He came out clean. Most of the money they originally seized was returned. The money that was not returned had nothing to do with drugs. Tinubu is a clean, wholesome, hardworking, and innocent man, and those making these allegations are simply trying to derail his presidential ambition. They are also filled with hate and they resent his great successes in life. Femi Fani-Kayode maintained that Hundeyi knew the truth, which was why he dodged a question he was asked during an interview earlier. The former minister quoted popular news anchor and TV host Rafael Senator have during an interview asked Hundeyi to confirm a United States report about Tinubu that was said on channel television earlier by Femi Fani-Kayode. The question, according to Fani-Kayode, read, and I quote, "On channel television last night, Femi Fani-Kayode said $1 million was returned to Bola Tinubu by the United States authorities after the investigation was completed, and only $460,000 was seized due to tax that was not paid on his investment. Is this true?" According to him, the investigative journalist knew the truth, hence he could not refute the assertion that the fact that FBI returned $1 million to Tinubu. You have more out of wedlock children than sense, Hundeyi to FFK. Responding to FFK's claim and publication, Hundeyi, who currently lives abroad, took to Twitter on Saturday night and said, "I will not respond to the rants of a 62-year-old fuckboy who has more out of wedlock children than he has sense. Instead of settling his multiple school fee bills by writing sponsored article personally attacking someone half his age, advise him to buy some condoms instead. And for the record, my father, who was referenced, was a 100% self-made man, the same as I am. If you're 62 and your biggest accomplishment in life is that your daddy was Fanny Power and he sent you to Eton, kindly shut up when I'm talking. I am not your mate," Hundeyi added in the tweet. Wow. Omo. A lot of revelation is being made in this piece. A 1 million naira, was the 1 million US dollar, blah 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 blah. I don't want to go into details of how he made that money, sincerely. Even though deep down the Nigerian name is asking, okay, Tinubu was working somewhere, how did he make his money? It's possible he was doing other business, But what is ringing in my head is, why is Tinubu not the one coming out to clear his name? Why? That is my question. Why isn't allowing people to be sitting and not even doing these things or call to stand up for him? That's a question I will keep asking and I want answers from. 2 rather. Please, why is it that the IRS was not included in that paper that's released online? Please, why is Tinubu not releasing the real paper for tax? Allegations are true when you keep quiet or not providing answers to them. Exactly. He should come out and speak, and maybe him speaking will even clear all this thing once and for all. Allegations are true when you keep quiet or providing answers for them, because we are a work once. You are issued a query, you have 24 hours to reply or admit fault and face the consequences. Silence are best for some fools. I don't think so here. This is not a matter of silence are best for some fools. This is a presidential. We're talking of him coming out to represent the country. And somebody who is being accused with that kind of very, very, thick, allegation or accusation. No. Come on, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. FFK is like a fly. He perches on any food, both rotten and clean. Tinubu is the latest victim of FFK's rapacious, insatiable food. He will milk him to satisfaction and abandon him later. Ask Atiku and a host of others. It isn't a surprise his father was like that. He betrayed Bode Thomas in the First Republic. So it's in his family. Make an no take Femi Fanike idea to the cleaner so. Even FFK once used the drug issue against Tinubu. Now that he's enjoying the drug money, he's now singing the same praise. What a character. If you feel offended, Mr. My Belly, my God, you can sue American government that released the document during this period. Hyundai should have answered FFK question instead of going personal. Hyundai too has his own failings. He should not attack his marital life. It is not an issue. Both of them are petty. Both of them. FFK is petty, and he met a petty person, so let him go ahead. Wow, Hyundai is a legend. What an epic clapback. This is the first time I've read about someone putting FFK where he rightly belongs. I thoroughly enjoyed this. That's why I'm saying both of them, they suit each other. Okay, FFK, you think so only you sabi talk. You don't see your match. Small boy. Somebody is saying, small boy, David Henry, at least he gave you your size. If not me, I will just hide my head in shame. Make una take am easy. But the thing, like I said before, Tinubu would just have come out to say this thing is true, it's not true, or this is the reason why it is not true, or this is the reason why it is true. And then, finish, Sefini, the matter go end. But him not coming out to say anything, and please don't get me started on why he's not coming out. No. Today is don't tell me why he's not coming out. No. We are talking about him coming out to represent over 200 million people and become the president. So he needs to answer to these things. He needs to.